Archangel Michael says is trying to reach you. A secret courier is coming to your house. Open it quickly before it's too late. Archangel Michael says this is not just another moment passing you by. There is a divine urgency in the air tonight, a whisper carried by unseen winds that brushes past your skin, urging you to pay attention. Something powerful is moving toward you, and nothing can stop it now. There is a courier on a silent mission, someone you do not yet know but whose steps are guided by forces higher than any human intention. This courier is not just carrying a package, they are carrying a turning point for your destiny. What they hold in their hands is a key, a revelation. A secret message designed only for you. You have been waiting without even realizing it. Every restless night, every quiet prayer, every thought you pushed away but felt deep within your chest, it has all been leading to this. The universe has bent itself to align this delivery with your timeline. Archangel Michael says this courier has been moving through shadows, unseen, carrying something that others would do anything to possess. But it isn't for them, it's for you alone. When it reaches your doorstep, you must be ready to open it quickly, because hesitation could cost you more than you know. The journey of this courier did not begin yesterday. It began years ago, when certain choices were made. When certain hands were moved by destiny. This secret has been passed from one silent protector to another, each keeping it safe, waiting for the time to come. Now, the time is here. The courier is closer than you think, their footsteps already echoing near your home. They carry a sealed truth, something you have long been denied but have always deserved to know. There are forces trying to intercept this delivery. Whispers of interference surround it, people who fear the truth inside that package because it has the power to change everything. They have failed repeatedly, but tonight, they are trying again. Archangel Michael says your awareness is the shield that will keep this delivery safe. If you remain alert, if you recognize the signs, nothing will be able to block what is meant for you. As the night deepens, an invisible current swirls in the atmosphere around your home. You might already feel it, a shift, a strange stillness, as if the world is holding its breath. This is no ordinary night. The courier has crossed borders, broken through barriers, and survived storms that were meant to delay them. They are not just delivering an object, they are delivering a divine alignment of fate. What's inside is something you once thought you lost forever. It holds answers, closure, and an unexpected beginning. This is why you must not ignore this message, it is the only warning you will get before the moment arrives. Archangel Michael says that when the courier knocks, there will be no second chance. You must open it immediately, without fear, because this is the opportunity that life rarely gives twice. Every decision you've made has brought you closer to this. The mistakes you regret, the sacrifices you endured, even the pain you carried, it has all been shaping you for this revelation. The courier knows none of your struggles, yet they are carrying the piece that will complete your story. When they arrive, it will feel sudden, almost unreal, as though time folded in on itself. But this moment was written long ago. It is a promise from the heavens that you will not remain in the dark forever. The courier's delivery is proof that unseen forces have been watching over you, preparing the right moment to step in. Archangel Michael says there is no need to run or hide. This is not a threat, it is salvation arriving in a human form, carrying a divine seal. You may notice strange signs in the hours leading up to this arrival. Lights flickering unexpectedly, an unexplained chill in the room, or even dreams that feel more like visions than sleep. These are not coincidences. They are warnings and confirmations at the same time. Animals around you may act differently, sensing what your human eyes cannot yet see. Your intuition will sharpen. You may find yourself checking the door more often without knowing why. This is how destiny whispers before it roars. This is how divine timing moves quietly until the final moment, when everything rushes in at once. Archangel Michael says, even if fear rises within you, do not shut the door on this courier. What they bring is not danger but deliverance. The courier's face is unfamiliar. But when you see them, something inside you will recognize the truth. They will not say much, for words will not be necessary. The energy they carry will speak louder than anything they could say. Inside the package is a message written only for you. It has been sealed with care, protected by hands you do not know but souls who know you more deeply than you can imagine. When you open it, a weight you have carried for years will begin to lift. Memories will flood your mind, connections will make sense, and a new path will stretch out before you. Archangel Michael says that every moment after you open this will feel like breathing new air for the first time. This delivery does not just change your present, it rewrites your future. Doors that were locked will open effortlessly. People who turned away from you will return with humbled hearts. Opportunities that once slipped through your fingers will land in your hands as if they had been waiting for you all along. You may find yourself overwhelmed, even brought to tears, because it will feel like a lifetime of silent prayers finally answered in a single night. This is the magnitude of what the courier brings. No one else can open it for you. No one else can claim it. This is the universe placing something directly into your care, something you were born to receive. Archangel Michael says the courage to open it is already within you. It has always been there, waiting for this moment. In the coming hours, distractions will try to pull you away. Unexpected calls, strange noises, even sudden feelings of doubt will arise, urging you to leave the door unanswered. These are not random. They are the last attempts of forces that do not want you to uncover what is inside. Do not let them win. Do not let fear stop your hands from unlocking what is yours. The courier has risked everything to get this to you. They have faced unseen dangers, crossed paths with shadows, and resisted offers of betrayal, all for you. Archangel Michael says this loyalty is rare, and it must not be met with hesitation. Once you take the package, hold it for a moment before opening. Feel the energy humming beneath its surface, the history it carries, the blessings hidden inside. As you break the seal, know that this is not just a delivery. It is a divine intervention. It will feel as though time pauses, as though the world steps aside to witness your destiny unfolding. There may be documents inside, or perhaps an object long thought lost, or even a personal letter that changes how you see everything. Whatever it is, it carries power that will ripple through your life from that moment forward. Archangel Michael says this is the moment they have been waiting for you to embrace. Even after the courier leaves, their presence will linger. You will remember their eyes, their silent determination, and you will know they were not an ordinary messenger. They were chosen, just as you are chosen, to play their part in this divine orchestration. When you finally rest that night, it will not be the same restless sleep you've known. It will be deep, peaceful, and filled with dreams of light and guidance. Archangel Michael says, from this night onward, nothing will remain as it was. And when you wake, you will see the world differently. Small details you once overlooked will now glow with meaning. Synchronicities will appear everywhere, reminding you that this was not chance, but destiny fulfilled. You will have choices to make, powerful choices that could shape generations to come. But for the first time, you will make them with clarity, without the fog of uncertainty that has clouded you for so long. The secret courier's mission does not end when they hand you the package. It begins with your decision to act on what you discover. Archangel Michael says, this is how divine messages work. They arrive silently, but they roar through your life forever. Archangel Michael says, long before you sensed anything unusual, preparations had begun in secret places that mortal eyes could not see. High above earth as struggles, celestial forces gathered, lining pathways and weaving events together like golden threads in a tapestry meant solely for you. What appears as a simple courier's journey is, in truth, a heavenly mission shielded by light and destiny. This courier, chosen not by chance but by divine selection, has been traveling through unseen trials for you. From distant cities where whispers of doubt linger to hidden roads where shadows tried to block the way, every step has been guided by Archangel Michael's sword of protection. Even when the winds howled and unseen hands tried to snatch the package, invisible guardians formed an unbreakable shield around it. Tonight, as darkness settles over your home, the courier moves closer with deliberate steps. Each footfall carries the weight of every prayer you have ever spoken in silence, every tear you shed without knowing angels collect in them like precious jewels. The world may think this is just a delivery, but you in heaven know it is far more. It is a turning point carved out of divine promise. Archangel Michael says, the energy around you is shifting even now. Look closely, and you may notice the patterns, a sudden stillness in the air, a gentle flicker of light near your window, or a faint warmth in your chest that feels like hope reborn. These are not coincidences. They are confirmations that the courier is near and that destiny is breathing just outside your door. This mission began years ago, at a moment you cannot remember but heaven marked as sacred. A choice you made unknowingly set this in motion, a decision that revealed your courage, your compassion, or your willingness to stand in truth when others stayed silent. That single moment was enough to ripple through time and call forth divine assistance. The courier has crossed seas and cities, passing through hands that were meant to guard its secret, each protector adding their silent blessing before it moved forward. Even when darkness tried to bury it, destiny resurrected it, ensuring nothing could erase what heaven promised you. There have been attempts to rewrite your fate, to deny you access to what is rightfully yours. Hidden enemies whispered lies, forces in disguise tried to obscure your path, and obstacles were placed to delay this moment. Yet, like a river carving its own course, destiny found a way. Archangel Michael says, this delivery is unstoppable because it is tied to your divine right. The courier is more than a messenger, they are a vessel chosen to ensure nothing can steal what belongs to you by heaven's decree. Your spirit has felt the tug of this unseen arrival for days now. Perhaps you've been more restless than usual, your mind drifting toward thoughts you couldn't quite explain. Maybe you woke in the night sensing a presence nearby, a strange yet comforting feeling that someone was moving closer. This is your intuition aligning with truth. The courier has been drawing near, and your soul recognizes it even before your eyes do. This is why nothing has felt quite ordinary lately. Reality is shifting to make room for divine timing. Tonight, the silence carries weight because it is not empty, it is full of anticipation. The universe is holding its breath, waiting for the exact second when the courier will stand before you, holding the seal of heaven in mortal hands. Archangel Michael says, "You are not just receiving a package, you are receiving proof that you are never forgotten, never unseen, and never left without guidance." The journey has not been easy. The courier has faced storms that seemed unnatural, as if darkness itself tried to erase the path ahead. Vehicles broke down, messages were delayed, and wrong turns seemed endless, but always, something intervened. At the last moment, a stranger would appear with unexpected help, a path would clear that moments earlier was blocked, and a voice inside whispered, "Keep going." Those whispers were angelic guidance, ensuring that despite every attempt to stop them, the courier remained on course. Each trial made the delivery stronger, infused with resilience and divine protection. By the time it reaches your hands, it will carry not only its original message but also the power of every victory won along the way. Archangel Michael says, "You may not see the battles fought for this, but you will feel them in your soul when you hold it. The weight you sense will not just be physical, it will be spiritual, heavy with meaning and miracles." Even now, as you sit reading these words, time moves differently for the courier. Minutes stretch and bend as angels clear unseen obstacles, speeding their journey while ensuring no harm touches them. Every passing moment is another step closer to you, another breath closer to destiny aligning perfectly. In the final hours of this night, your surroundings may feel charged with energy. Clocks might seem louder, the ticking like a countdown to an arrival destined to change your life. Shadows may shift softly, not with menace but with anticipation of something sacred unfolding. It is in these moments that you must stay most alert. Doubt may creep in, whispering that this is nothing more than chance or imagination. But deep down, your heart knows otherwise, it beats differently because it knows what is coming. Archangel Michael says, "Ignore the voices of disbelief. Trust the pulse within you that says be ready." This is not just about receiving something physical. What arrives with the courier will reach into your very spirit, pulling away veils you didn't know existed. Hidden truths long kept from you will rise like dawn breaking through night. This package carries pieces of yourself you thought lost forever, dreams abandoned, answers you begged for, and blessings delayed but never denied. When you open it, you will feel a connection to something higher than this world, as if heaven itself placed it in your hands. It may be a document, an object, or even words written long ago, but its power lies not in what it is made of but in what it unlocks. A doorway you could never see will open wide, leading you to opportunities and peace you never thought possible. Archangel Michael says, "Your life will divide into two eras, before the courier arrived and after." Archangel Michael says, as dawn approaches, the courier is already crossing into a realm that touches the edges of your neighborhood. Roads that were once familiar to others seem strange and endless to them, but every turn they take is guided by light only they can sense. The silence in their journey is not empty. It is filled with whispers from celestial protectors ensuring each step is safe. Miles away, forces that once plotted to stop this sacred message are panicking. Their attempts to block the delivery have failed repeatedly. Some tried bribery, others used fear, but none could outmatch the shield of divine power surrounding this mission. The closer the courier gets, the weaker these opposing forces become. Their shadows dissolving in the presence of heaven's chosen messenger. Meanwhile, your spirit feels heavier, not with dread, but with anticipation you can't explain. You may find yourself standing by windows, looking into the night sky without knowing why. It is because your soul knows something is coming, something too big to be seen with the eyes alone. Archangel Michael says, "Tonight your home is glowing in ways unseen by human sight. Angels have already positioned themselves around it, forming a barrier so nothing can interfere when the courier finally arrives." The courier remembers the moment they were chosen for this task. It was not by human hands or ordinary decision-making. It was an awakening in their soul, a command felt rather than spoken. They knew, without understanding how, that they were meant to carry this message to you and only you. From that moment, their life changed. Roads opened where none existed before. Strangers became unexpected allies. Even in moments of exhaustion when they wanted to give up, a sudden breeze or a burst of strength reminded them they were not walking alone. As they traveled, they began to see signs, an eagle soaring above highways, a guiding star visible even during storms, and dreams where Archangel Michael himself appeared, saying, "Do not stop. They are waiting for you." Archangel Michael says, "Every sacrifice this courier made was so you could hold what is rightfully yours. Your journey had been holy, their purpose undeniable, and heaven itself has counted every step." Back at your home, the night feels different now. The temperature shifts subtly, lights flicker with a strange rhythm, and sounds outside seem to carry messages you can't quite decipher. Everything feels alive, as if nature knows something magnificent is about to unfold. You may even dream before the knock on your door, a vision of a sealed envelope, a box blowing faintly, or a figure standing silently yet powerfully on your doorstep. These dreams are not random. They are previews sent to prepare you, so when the moment arrives, your heart will know exactly what to do. The universe has placed everything in alignment for this moment. Timing is precise, calculated not by human calendars but by divine orchestration that cannot fail. Archangel Michael says, "Nothing, no delay, no opposition, no fear, can stop what heaven has decreed will happen." The courier now feels the weight of the package differently. At first, it was just an object to deliver, but as they neared you, its energy grew stronger, almost pulsing with life. It whispers in ways only they can hear, as if reminding them of its sacred importance. Every mile closer makes the air feel heavier with anticipation. They sense unseen eyes watching over them, not of mortals but of angels ensuring they do not falter in these final steps. Their vehicle moves steadily. Unaffected by fatigue or distraction, street signs blurred but intuition guides them perfectly. Even when technology fails, their inner compass points unerringly toward you. Archangel Michael says, "This courier has been transformed by this mission. When they reach you, it will not just be you receiving a divine message, it will be two souls completing a journey heaven wrote long ago. As hours slip by, the neighborhood surrounding your home begins to fall under a hush, almost as if sound itself is bowing to what is coming. The wind carries a faint hum, one you might barely hear but deeply feel, a song of arrivals sung by celestial guardians circling above. In your home, objects may slightly shift. Lights glowing softer than usual, signaling spiritual presence. If you listen closely, you may even hear faint footsteps, not yet at your door but drawing near, carried by a rhythm only destiny knows. Your heartbeat quickens without cause, a silent drum echoing in sync with the approaching courier's pulse. Though you've never met, your souls already recognize each other in a way no human explanation could capture. Archangel Michael says, "This is divine synchronization, proof that your life has never been random, and that heaven's promises always find their way home." Farther down the road, the courier encounters a final trial. A sudden roebuck appears, unexpected and seemingly impossible to bypass. Darkness attempts one last desperate act to halt what cannot be stalled. But as doubt flickers, a golden light breaks through the night sky. It floods the path ahead, dissolving the blockade like mist in morning sun. The courier feels renewed strength and unmistakable knowing that this is the final stretch. With every turn of the wheel, every step forward, the mission becomes unstoppable. The package hums louder now, a living heartbeat of destiny that cannot be silenced. Archangel Michael says, "Heaven has declared victory. What belongs to you is now inevitable." Archangel Michael says, "The night grows quieter, but its silence is alive. Every gust of wind brushing past your window carries whispers of an arrival that cannot be delayed any longer. Time itself feels as though it has slowed, holding space for a divine moment destined to happen before dawn breaks." The courier now moves through the final streets leading toward your home. Street lamps flicker as they pass beneath, each one glowing brighter for a second as if acknowledging their mission. Stray animals that would normally cross the road instead step aside, sensing the energy that surrounds this delivery. The package vibrates faintly, humming with celestial power. It feels warm in the courier's hands despite the night's chill. They know instinctively that they are carrying not just paper or objects, but a spiritual key meant to unlock blessings that have been withheld from you for too long. Archangel Michael says, "The courier has not just walked toward you. They have crossed thresholds of light and shadow, passed through trials unseen, and emerged as a bearer of heavenly truth that no force on earth can deny." Minutes away now, the courier's heart beats in harmony with yours. Though you do not yet see them, your spirit senses their approach. A subtle tension wraps around your home, not danger, but anticipation. It is the way air feels just before rain, electric and heavy with promise. Inside your chest, your intuition sharpens. You might notice yourself checking the clock repeatedly, unable to shake the feeling that something important is about to happen. Even the smallest sounds, a car door closing, footsteps in the distance, make you pause, your breath catching as if you are already expecting someone. This is not paranoia. It is preparation. Your soul knows what your mind has yet to grasp, that the courier is always here and that the moment they arrive, your world will shift forever. Archangel Michael says, you will not miss this arrival because heaven itself will ensure you are awake, aware, and ready to receive what belongs only to you. The courier's journey flashes through their mind as they approach the final turn. They remember nights spent traveling under endless stars, guided by signs only they could see. They recall moments of despair where unseen hands lifted them forward when their strength failed. Every challenge, every near defeat, has led to this road that now stretches toward your home. They grip the package tightly, not out of fear but reverence. It is glowing faintly now, a light that only those chosen to deliver and receive it can see. With every step closer, they feel the weight of divine responsibility pressing on their shoulders, yet it feels lighter than ever because destiny is finally reaching its fulfillment. Far away, those who tried to stop this are thrown into turmoil. They sense their control slipping, their efforts crumbling as Archangel Michael's protection grows stronger around you. Darkness realizes it has lost, but still it watches, howls to intervene. Archangel Michael says, "This is the triumph of light over shadow, of divine promise over human interference." As the courier steps into your street, angels gather silently above. Your wings shimmer in hues unseen by mortal eyes, forming a luminous path leading straight to your door. The atmosphere hums with power, a quiet song of victory that resonates in every heartbeat. Your home glows brighter in the spiritual realm. Windows shimmer softly, the ground beneath vibrating faintly as though acknowledging the arrival of something extraordinary. You may even feel a warmth spreading through your body, an unseen embrace preparing you for what is about to unfold. The courier slows their pace now, savoring the final steps of this long and sacred journey. They know they are about to witness a moment of divine revelation, a transformation that will ripple through your life and beyond. Archangel Michael says, "The distance between you and your destiny is now measured not in miles or minutes but in breaths. Only a few remain before everything changes." Finally, the courier reaches your pathway. They pause for a moment beneath the watchful gaze of the angels above, taking a deep breath as the weight of years of unseen battles lifts from their shoulders. Their hand tightens around the package one last time, and they step toward your door. Inside, you feel it before you hear it, a presence. A pulse stronger than gravity itself. Your pulse quickens, and an unexplainable certainty fills you. Someone is here, and they bring something meant only for me. The sound of footsteps approaches your door. Each one lands like a heartbeat echoing in your chest, louder and louder until there is a final pause. Then, a knock, a firm, deliberate knock, resonates through your home, vibrating with an energy that makes the air itself feel alive. Archangel Michael says, "Do not hesitate. This is the moment heaven has prepared you for. Open it quickly before it's too late. Because what awaits you will rewrite your story forever." Archangel Michael says, as the final knock echoes through your home. The world outside feels suspended in silence, even the wind stops its restless dance, and the night sky above seems to lean closer, watching, waiting for your response. A divine stillness settles over everything, as if the earth itself knows a pivotal moment is about to unfold. Your hand trembles slightly as you reach for the door. Something inside you already knows this is no ordinary visitor. There is a vibration in the air, a current of unseen energy brushing against your skin like a warm, invisible tide. The moment your fingers touch the doorknob, a soft surge of light ripples through your heart, steadying your breath and clearing the fog of uncertainty. On the other side of the door, the courier stands in quiet reverence. They are not nervous, not hurried, but profoundly calm, as though they too understand that opening this door is not just about passing a package. It is about fulfilling a sacred promise made long before you were born. Archangel Michael says, "This meeting is a convergence of fate, and when you open this door, you step into a chapter of your destiny written by heavenly hands." You turn the knob slowly, and as the door creaks open, a rush of warm air enters your home, carrying with it the scent of earth, rain, and something unfamiliar yet comforting, like a distant memory you can't quite place. Your eyes meet the courier's, and in that instant, the world falls away. They are dressed plainly, almost blending into the shadows of night, but their presence is anything but ordinary. Their eyes hold a knowing light, as if they've seen countless battles and triumphs just to stand here before you. Without a word, they extend the package toward you, their hands steady, glowing faintly as if brushed by angelic light. The moment your hands touch the package, a surge of warmth travels up your arms, into your chest, filling you with a sense of recognition. It's as though a missing piece of your soul has just been returned. Tears sting your eyes, not of sadness, but of overwhelming relief and realization that you have been guided to this moment all along. Archangel Michael says, "The heavens rejoice as you finally receive what was always meant for you, shielded from harm until now." You invite the courier inside, but they shake their head gently. Their mission is not to stay, only to deliver. With a slight bow, they step back into the night, disappearing as silently as they arrived, leaving you standing with the package glowing softly in your hands. Inside, the energy feels charged. The walls of your home seem to hum faintly, and every flicker of light carries a rhythm like angelic whispers encouraging you to open it. You place it carefully on a table, your breath shallow, hands trembling as you break the seal. The moment the package opens, a beam of light bursts softly into the room, not blinding, but warm and golden, wrapping you in serenity. Time itself feels as if it pauses, holding space for you in this sacred revelation. Archangel Michael says, "What you are about to see will change not just your days ahead, but the very foundation of who you believe you are." Inside, you find a letter written in a hand that feels ancient yet familiar. The ink shimmers faintly as though each word carries living energy. As you read the first lines, your heart pounds, recognizing truths you had buried deep inside. The letter speaks of promises made to your ancestors, blessings stolen from you by deception, and a divine inheritance that has been protected in secret until you were ready. It reveals names of people who betrayed and names of those who prayed for you in silence, shaping your path without your knowing. Then, beneath the letter, you find a small, intricately carved box. When you open it, a brilliant light pours out, surrounding you like a celestial embrace. Inside lies a key, not a physical key alone, but a spiritual one, glowing with power. Archangel Michael says this key unlocks every closed door in your life, doors of wealth, healing, love, and freedom. What was withheld from you will now flow like a river unstoppable, because heaven's timing has arrived. Archangel Michael says, as you clutch the glowing key in your trembling hands, the air in your home thickens with an otherworldly presence. The room vibrates subtly, not with sound, but with divine resonance that your spirit recognizes instantly. A faint hum fills the space, a tone only souls aligned with heavenly forces can truly feel. Your heartbeat slows, no longer frantic but steady, as though something unseen has placed a calming hand upon your chest. You feel surrounded by unseen watchers, guardian angels positioned in every corner of the room, their radiant wings stretching wide, sealing the space in holy light. A moment is protected. Then, the key itself begins to shimmer brighter, releasing fine threads of golden light that swirl around you like ribbons caught in a warm breeze. These threads are not just light, they are fragments of promises. Divine assurance is once stolen from you but now returned with heavenly authority. Archangel Michael says, "This is your restoration. Everything that darkness tried to bury is rising back to you, renewed, multiplied, and shielded forevermore." Suddenly, a presence even stronger than the couriers enters your home. Not through doors or windows, but through the very fabric of reality itself. A beam of blue-gold light descends silently from above, and within it, a tall, radiant figure steps forth. You know without a doubt, it is Archangel Michael himself. His armor glistens like molten gold, reflecting countless battles fought for your soul. A sword of light rests at his side, humming softly with unmatched power. His gaze meets yours, piercing but gentle, and in that instant, every fear you've ever held evaporates. He steps closer, each movement accompanied by a flutter of unseen wings that stir the air. Without speaking at first, he extends his hand toward yours. The key floats from your palm and hovers between you both. Spinning slowly, emanating energy that feels like warmth, love, and infinite strength combined. Archangel Michael says, "Child of light, you have been tested by storms not of your making. For years, unseen enemies plotted to steal what heaven decreed as yours, but no hand can rewrite what God Himself has written. This key is your victory. It is the sign that divine justice has arrived, and no force in existence can strip it away again." You feel tears streaming down your cheeks as his words penetrate not just your ears but your very soul. Memories flash through your mind, moments of betrayal, loss, nights spent wondering if you had been forgotten by the heavens. And yet, standing here now, you realize every moment was leading to this divine appointment. Archangel Michael gestures to the glowing box, and suddenly, it expands into a larger vision before you. A portal of light opens, revealing scenes of your future, blessings flowing freely, opportunities cascading like waterfalls, relationships healed and restored, and a radiant path stretching endlessly ahead of you. You see your home transforming, filled with peace, abundance, and laughter. You see yourself walking in strength, fearlessly facing challenges that once overwhelmed you. Above all, you feel the overwhelming love of the divine, a love that has followed you since your first breath and will never leave you. Archangel Michael says, "This is not a gift you stumbled upon. It was safeguarded through generations, hidden until the exact moment your spirit could carry it. Now, rise and step into what was always destined to be yours." The room fills with radiant beams of light that stretch to every corner, purging every trace of darkness. Objects around you seem to shimmer, infused with heavenly energy. A warmth like sunlight spreads through your body, healing old wounds, both seen and unseen. Suddenly, you feel an internal shift. The weight of past burdens lifts from your shoulders as though invisible chains are breaking apart. Your breath comes easier, your heart feels lighter, and a newfound strength surges through your veins. The key, now fully activated, returns gently to your hand, glowing brighter than before. As you hold it, you instinctively know how to use it, not on physical locks, but on spiritual bearers that have long stood in your way. This key is the authority to open every divine door meant for you and to lock out every force that once tried to harm you. Archangel Michael says, from this moment forward, your path will no longer be shadowed by loss. Miracles will arrive swiftly, as this key is proof that heaven's army fights beside you. Step boldly, for no gate can remain closed to a soul who carries this divine seal. Archangel Michael says, the light surrounding you grows so bright it feels as though walls and ceilings have vanished, replaced by a vast expanse of heaven itself. The veil between the earthly and the divine is now thin, allowing you to witness realms unseen by human eyes. It is as if you stepped into a holy sanctuary prepared only for this moment. The courier, though gone from your doorstep, appears once more within this divine space, not in their physical form but as a radiant soul glowing with golden brilliance. They kneel beside Archangel Michael, their mission completed, but their spirits still tied to the miracle unfolding in front of you. They bow their head in reverence, silently acknowledging that they were only a humble servant delivering a piece of eternal destiny. Archangel Michael lifts his sword slightly, its blade pulsing with living light. As he raises it higher, it emits a resonant hum that makes your very bones vibrate with divine energy. He points it toward you, not as a weapon but as a channel of celestial blessing that washes over you like a tidal wave of pure, cleansing fire. Archangel Michael says, no curse shall linger, no darkness shall follow. Every chain placed upon your soul has shattered in this moment. Every word spoken against you is undone, and every theft of your blessings is now reversed. The heavens themselves bear witness. Your victory has been sealed. The glowing key in your hand rises into the air, spinning faster and faster until it dissolves into thousands of golden particles that swirl around you. These particles enter your skin gently, filling every cell with light, healing old pain, mending broken memories, and reawakening dormant strength you didn't know you had. Your breath deepens, your chest expands, and a wave of clarity washes over you. Suddenly, you understand things you couldn't before, why certain struggles happened, why certain doors stayed closed, and why you had to wait for this precise moment. It was all preparation, forging you into someone capable of holding the magnitude of blessing now being poured into your life. From above, soft angelic voices begin to sing, not in words you recognize, but in tones that your spirit understands completely. It's a melody of restoration, protection, and triumph, a psalm written by eternity itself to mark this turning point. Archangel Michael says, what comes next is no longer hidden from you. Your destiny unfolds without obstruction. Look now and see what awaits. A massive celestial window opens before you, stretching endlessly in shimmering light. Through it, visions flow like cascading rivers of gold. You see yourself walking through gates of opportunity that once refused to open, now swinging wide with heavenly approval. People who doubted you are silenced, standing in awe as you rise to heights no one imagined. You see wealth flowing toward you, not stolen or begged for, but divinely assigned to your hands. It comes with ease, accompanied by angelic guardians ensuring no corruption touches it. Homes, land, and abundance long delayed suddenly align with your name written on them in golden letters. Then you see healing, your body glowing with perfect strength, ailments vanishing like mist in the morning sun. Loved ones surround you in peace, reconciliations occur effortlessly, and generational wounds heal with a single touch of divine light. Archangel Michael says, "This is only the beginning." The blessings you see are multiplied beyond what can be revealed tonight. The key you now carry in your spirit will unlock them one by one until your life reflects the full glory heaven has ordained. Suddenly, a radiant shield begins to form around your home. It is transparent to the eye but impenetrable to darkness. Angelic sentinels take their positions at every corner of your property, swords drawn, their faces resolute with unwavering protection. This divine barrier ensures that no harm, no curse, and no malevolent presence can step near you again. You watch as chains once tied to your lineage break apart in glowing sparks, severing cycles of misfortune that haunted your family for generations. Ancestral blessings, long buried under dust and deception, awaken and flow toward you like rivers of liquid light, enveloping you and your home in eternal favor. The walls of your house seem to breathe with new energy. Every room infused with serenity and warmth. Even outside, trees sway gently though no wind blows, as if creation itself rejoices in your deliverance. Archangel Michael says, "From this night forward, darkness cannot cross this threshold." Angels stand guard over your sleep, your dreams, your every step. No thief shall steal, no betrayer shall plot, and no shadow shall linger in this place of divine victory. Then, Archangel Michael steps closer and places his luminous hand upon your forehead. The moment his palm makes contact, a torrent of vision surges through your mind, not chaotic, but perfectly ordered, revealing a divine roadmap for your future. You see divine partnerships approaching. People sent not to harm, but to uplift, guide, and walk beside you as part of a heavenly alliance. You see doors of influence opening in places of power, your voice carrying authority that shifts entire atmospheres for good. Your hands are shown touching others and bringing healing effortlessly, as miracles flow naturally from you like rivers unending. You see children laughing, families reunited, and countless lives transformed simply because you embraced this destiny without fear. Finally, you see yourself standing on a golden path lined with eternal light, Archangel Michael walking beside you with his sword raised high, ensuring every step is shielded from harm. Archangel Michael says, "This is your appointed path. Every battle you have endured has forged you into a vessel of divine strength. Rise and walk boldly, for heaven itself moves with you now." Archangel Michael says, as you stand there glowing in divine light, the heavenly realm surrounding you begins to shift, the once shimmering golden vision stabilizes into a solid bridge that stretches endlessly into radiant horizons. It feels like you've been invited into a realm where every step you take reshapes destiny itself. The angels surrounding your home lift their swords in unison, emitting a blinding flash of light that expands into the skies. It feels as though all of heaven has acknowledged this moment as an eternal triumph. The glow does not fade. It lingers like a permanent seal, ensuring that everything you have just received cannot be reversed or stolen. you sense waves of heavenly power coursing through your body, transforming every cell with divine purpose. It feels as though your very blood hums with sacred energy, pulsing in rhythm with celestial forces. A sensation of freedom overtakes you, as if every unseen chain that held you down has shattered into cosmic dust. Archangel Michael says, "Child of divine promise, you have passed through the fire and come out unburned. The heavens have inscribed your name in the book of renewal, and no hand can blot it out. What you now carry is not just for you but for generations yet unborn. Who will walk under the light you've reclaimed tonight?" The celestial bridge beneath your feet begins to rise, lifting you gently without fear or effort. You float above your own home, seeing it from an angel's perspective. Its roof glows like polished crystal, beams of light shooting from its foundation and connecting to the heavens. Round it, unseen rivers of blessings flow, circling and feeding into your dwelling like eternal fountains. Below, every shadow that once lurked near your home scatters, disintegrating into nothingness. Old burdens, ancestral curses, and past betrayals vanish in waves of light, raced completely as though they never existed. The land itself rejoices. Flowers blooming where none had grown before, even in unseen dimensions where angels tread. Suddenly, brilliant trumpets sound, not from earthly instruments but from celestial towers high above. The sound resonates across dimensions, announcing that a divine victory had been sealed. It is not only you who hears it. Forces of darkness far away tremble and flee, knowing they have lost their final claim on your destiny. Archangel Michael says, "Every battle that once weakened you has now been transformed into heavenly strength. Every tear shed hath been multiplied into rivers of joy. This is the promise kept. This is the triumph of divine timing over human opposition." As you hover above, visions continue to unfold before your eyes. You see doors flinging open across time and space. Wealth doors, vaults and treasuries marked with your name swing open, releasing abundance long delayed by injustice. Golden light pours out like waterfalls, signifying provision that will never run dry again. Peeling doors, streams of living light flow through your body and into those you love. Broken relationships mend, physical ailments vanish, and peace settles like dawn over your entire bloodline. Honor doors, where once you were mocked or ignored, you are now exalted and celebrated. Leaders and strangers alike recognize divine favor upon you, not by human opinion but by celestial decree. Purpose doors, visions of missions and callings yet to come flicker before you, your hands building sanctuaries, your voice breaking chains for others, your presence ushering miracles into countless lives. Archangel Michael says, "Every one of these doors shall remain open before you, for they were forged not by man but by the eternal will of the Creator." Suddenly, Archangel Michael steps forward again, his mighty wings unfurling, filling the skies with blinding brilliance. He raises his sword high and strikes it into the bridge of light beneath your feet. The ground does not shatter, instead, it sends out a thunderous wave of energy that rushes back to your earthly home, embedding it permanently in heavenly protection. In that instant, you feel your entire existence shift. From this moment forward, no attack, no plot, no curse can reach you. The shield now placed around you is divine law, unchangeable, unbreakable, and backed by angelic armies that will never leave your side. The courier spirit rises beside Archangel Michael, their mission fully recognized in heaven. They bow deeply toward you before ascending higher into beams of white light, disappearing into celestial realms where only victorious messengers dwell. Archangel Michael says, "The one sent to deliver your destiny has returned to glory." Their mission has changed the course of your lineage forever, and tonight, all of heaven celebrates with you. Your feet gently return to the ground of your home. The divine glow does not vanish, instead, it fuses with your surroundings. Your home feels different, lighter, brighter, live with holy energy that will never fade. Every object seems touched by the light of heaven. Even the air feels sweeter, purified by divine breath. Archangel Michael stands before you one final time, his eyes glowing with eternal wisdom and compassion. He kneels slightly, a gesture so rare it humbles you to your core, and places his armored hand over your heart. The warmth that floods you feels infinite, like being embraced by the universe itself. Archangel Michael says, "Carry this light boldly. Walk without fear, knowing you are shielded by legions of angels who move at a single whisper of your prayer. The key within you now grants you passage through every locked gate of destiny. Rise, live fully, and let your life be a sum of victory for the generations who will follow your light." As he steps back, his massive wings rise, creating a gust of holy wind that sweeps through your home, cleansing every corner. In one mighty beat, he ascends upward, his sword gleaming like a second sun, and disappears into the heavens. Yet you know, without seeing, that he has not left you. You stand still for a moment, overwhelmed but at peace, as the reality of what just happened sinks in. You are no longer the same. The world outside is no longer the same. From this night forward, your destiny has shifted permanently into divine alignment. The night sky clears, stars shimmering brighter than ever before. A gentle breeze carries whispers of angelic praise, and for the first time in what feels like forever, you know with absolute certainty you are safe, you are chosen, and you are free. At the very end of this divine encounter, a quiet voice echoes through your home. If you wish to express your support further,